A report on military families who say they're being taken advantage of by salespeople pretending to have their best interests at heart. The outraged families came to ABC for help, and our chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross here with the story. Good morning, Brian.
Well, good morning, George. For members of the U.S. military, making sure their families are safe while they serve overseas is a big concern. A concern that we found was being exploited by some unscrupulous salespeople working for one of the country's biggest home security alarm companies. In its commercials and online ads, the Vivint alarm company says it's proud to be protecting those who protect us. But the actions of some of its salespeople have left military families across the country furious, including Marine Jason Plummer, injured in Iraq, who wrote to the ABC News Fixer to say he was lied to.
Dear ABC News Fixer, when we contacted them, we asked if I had military orders, if we could terminate our contract. The salesperson on the phone said that it would not be a problem.
But Plummer and his wife Amanda say when he had to retire because of his injuries, Vivint refused to let them out of their contract.
If we cancel with Vivint right now completely and have the system shut down, we'll get one lump sum of a bill close to about $2,000.
Being a veteran and everything, and then this company tells you that you'll be able to get out of a contract, and then it feels like you're getting stabbed in the back.
And we're down.
Kristen Chambers had the same problem when her husband was ordered to a new base across the country.
And I have now found out that we cannot cancel our contract with Vivint. I felt like they just said, sorry, sucks to be you, we're not helping you.
And from Fort Bliss, Texas, Christina Conger, angry at what she called a brush-off from Vivint headquarters when she tried to cancel after moving onto the base.
I've never seen a company give so much trouble and so many runarounds. I thought I could just cancel whenever I wanted to, like they told me to.
The Vivint company, headquartered in Provo, Utah, has been investigated by 7 state attorneys general and has an F grade from the Better Business Bureau.
And consumers are telling us, the salespeople are saying one thing, the contract says another.
Brian Ross. Executives at Vivint would not agree to be interviewed for our report.
We're going to have to ask you to leave since you don't have an appointment.
But nobody will give us an appointment. Nobody will answer our questions.
When we showed up to find someone to answer our questions, a team of security guards escorted us off the property. You don't have to touch anybody, okay? We're leaving. You asked us to leave, and leave.
Here's the door.
Their security system seemed to be working just fine. While the military families say they got the brush off from the company, it was a different story when the ABC News Fixer contacted Vivint, and then they agreed to cancel all those contracts. The company says it always works to resolve concerns, including those of the 7 attorneys general. But the Better Business Bureau says they're just trying to avoid bad publicity, and the company's grade remains an F.
Well, thank goodness you came into the rescue.
So you were able to get those contracts?
We got them all canceled and money refunded.
Okay, and you're going to have so much more on 2020 tomorrow night,
exactly.
10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central, right here on ABC. And for tips, check out the ABC News Fixer on our website. Getting it done.